Ahoy, hoy, it's your boy, Attack Slug, and welcome to Rental Reasons, the show where I outline games I'm currently renting on GameFly, and today we're looking at Sunset Overdrive for the Xbox One. We're going to hit A, we're going to load up our, about halfway through the game save file, and we're going to play for a little bit, and I'm going to outline kind of why this is totally a rental for me, and not particularly worth actually buying. Not that I buy that many games these days. My budget is pretty tight, but GameFly is super excellent in terms of playing things that I normally would have, in the past bought. So the big thing in this game is the traversal and the grinding. You don't want to be on foot because being on foot is super slow, and that's not cool. I'm trying to bet that that guy's got what I need, and I'm out of that kind of ammo. That's not cool. So you always kind of want to be grinding and jumping and doing things stylishly. I found the movement and the combat kind of a bit too much to keep track of. Perhaps that's just my old age talking. I don't know. That's not going to be good. I probably died more than I should have, just due to not being really good at managing. I mean, like, I can manage the grinding okay, and I can manage the shooting okay. It's just, at the same time, ends up being a bit much. I did try to adjust, some of the stuff for the speed and the movement, and it just not doing it for me. Which sucks, because I think the specific humor in this game, if you get it, if you're part of the demographic that it is appealing to, it can be pretty funny. But some of it is like just real specific. I didn't mean to do freeze bomb. It's the compensator. It's an Insomniac game, so it's got quote unquote goofy weapons and like the Ratchet and Clank type stuff, and it's like the combat's okay. It just doesn't really stand out as being as fun as I would like it to be in terms of like. The visual style, I like. Like, the visual style is awesome. And, the humor, for me, hits more than it misses. And that is a thing that I can certainly appreciate in games, because humor is a hard thing to do, in video games. But, we've got some stuff going on here. So, unlocking the, air dash. It happens about, I just got it maybe an hour or two ago in the game, and that stuff, the air dash, super important for your traversal, because otherwise, it just takes a bit to really, see, if you fuck it up, it's a pain in the ass to get to what you want to be doing, and having the air dash ends up being super useful. So why they waited so long in the game to give it to you, I didn't quite understand, but never mind that. We're gonna use these keys here. Talk to this crane and get into the hot dog factory. What am I doing here? Oh, RT is smashed down? Okay. Of course they were. So I guess I'm just doing this. Okay, sure. This is new. This was not a thing that they'd haven't done in the game thus far. I mean, but a lot of the side, content, side missions is just not, it's like time challenges, traversal stuff. Not necessarily fun, in terms of what I like to do in open world games. I think that the core of the game, is alright, but I don't know if it's sold that well as an Xbox One exclusive. I would be hopeful that they could, improve upon those things in any kind of a potential sequel. But whether or not that actually happens, I guess, remains to be seen. This stuff is alright. Like, visually, this game, I am really enjoying. Because a lot of games just, are brown and gray and, not particularly colorful. Herker. So I do want to finish it. I'm about halfway through, so about another another couple hours, like 4 or 5 hours, from what I've heard in terms of how long the game is. So I'm gonna hopefully get through the rest of it today, and then send it back to GameFly, because it is definitely a rental. It is not, I mean, it's got some kind of an online mode, but those of you who know how I play games, that is not how I play games, so that is not a thing that would be appealing to me specifically, and certainly not a reason to keep a game that doesn't particularly stand out on a very strong single player. God damn it! Fuck you. Do I have a, like, is my life bar the crane's life bar? Is that what's going on here? Because there's not a big life bar saying crane life bar. Yeah, alright, my life bar is the crane life bar. Got it. This is kind of going on for longer than I had expected it to go on for. Like, the joke was funny the first minute or two. B. Smash the wall. Alright. And it does that a lot. There's a lot of game clip recording that I really don't give a shit about. And that's like an Xbox One thing. And games can use it as, you know, as much as they want. And this one seems to use it pretty often. But again, I haven't played that many Xbox One games, I guess, that were exclusive, so perhaps that's just what they do. Alright, so we're gonna hopefully get this mission completed here. There we go. Whatever that is. Journal.
Found a note from Grill Creek. It's dated 2 weeks ago.
What does it say?
It says, hot dogs spoiled.
Spoil hot dogs!
Scabs on my trail. We'll try to
What do we got here? Collectibles. This game has a lot of collectibles.
Was involved somehow.
Alright, we got here. Success! We have completed that mission. Continue. So I guess I'm, you know, I've done a mission, I've done a quest that was, you know, a stories thing. That there are a bunch of those.
I believe it's time to call it out.
But a lot of the game is just kind of grinding around, getting by, shooting the mutants here in Sunset City. Going after the collectibles, that kind of thing. You can boost, you can, you know, bounce on things, and I mean, there's stuff to do, but I didn't find the traversal that engaging, I guess was my problem with it, and when you base so much of the game on the traversal, to not find it engaging is gonna kind of mess with your enjoyment of, you know, the game. You can do some wall running and parkour type things. So there's, you know, you can see there's more missions in here. Actually, I'll go to the map here. You can see that there's people you can talk to do missions there. There's a mission down here. Help a hobo. And for the most part, the humor is pretty good. From what I've seen of it, in the couple hours that I played, it has a certain attitude to it that I can certainly appreciate. But like onto the side stuff here, like it's just not like it's a lot of these green things where it's like defend a thing, like do a defense mission, or do like a weapon challenge, or do like they're not good. They're just kind of there, and I guess that's, you know, a complaint I have with the game. So let us go to our next actual objective and see what we find there, and then we will end this video, because you've kind of seen like the gameplay loop, as it were, is kind of just a lot of shooting stuff, and I don't mind shooting stuff, but I don't know. It seems, what is it? What is this? That's traversal. So we're gonna do a challenge here. This is one of the many challenges, and this is, you know, taking upon what you can do in the game in terms of, you know, what the skills that they've given you, and it gives you 40 seconds to do a traversal here, and you want to hit the thing and boost, and then go this way and hit the thing and then boost and then go this. Like it's not bad. It's just not what I'm looking for, I guess. And I feel like there are other things they could be doing with it that would be more appealing. I don't know. I'm not sure what I expected, I guess, is the the idea. And of course, there's another game clip recorded, so it's like, what the hell, you know? So, we're gonna hit A to continue. That was there's, I mean, if you're going from point to point and stopping to do everything, I could see how there would be a lot of content for you to do. But if you don't particularly care for what the base content is, I can see how you might just not. I mean, you can only get so far on the style alone. And granted, I like the style. I like it a lot. It is certainly different from what a lot of games are doing. And there are some missions that I genuinely found really, really funny. But, I will say, in particular, there was a mission about focus testing. Now, that's only really funny. I mean, at face value, it was kind of funny. But if you understand the history of Insomniac's last game, Fuse, it is really funny. But most people, like, you know, it seems like a game where you actually have to be following the game industry as closely as I do. And if you kind of don't, a lot of the jokes might be like, they're making GameFAQs jokes and Reddit jokes. And if you're not on the internet that often, or if you're not following games to that high of a degree, it's gonna kind of fall flat. But if you're in tune with that kind of internet humor, you might find things in here that you really enjoy. So we're gonna kind of do this objective here, and then that'll kind of be it, because, you know, you've kind of seen what this game has to offer, more or less. So let's go this way. Clever. See, they make the clever girl. There was they do move in herds. Like, making Jurassic Park jokes, to me, that is one of the in terms of making a game that is, you know, if you have humor that is appealing to me specifically, Jurassic Park jokes go a long, long way. But that's just me, you know. I've seen that is one of my all-time favorite movies. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck, man? I'm gonna die here. So one of the things that this game does is when you die, it has a whole bunch of different respawn animations, and I appreciate that, because a lot of games just don't do that. So any game that goes out of their way to make things different every time you die, if you're going to be dying a lot, is appreciated. Where am I going here? But I think, like, the game, I don't know, the pace of it to me is just, like, too much. Here we go. I'm there, relax. Oh no. Damsel in distress. That's a trope. She's been kidnapped. It's a trap! And that was a Star Wars deal. Which, also funny. Also funny. But this, nope, see, that just failed. Failed it. So this stuff here, like, this is okay, but it's also, like, fucking hard. We're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna do them. I'll make it. And they're boosting, and we got a boost here. Oh, I'll take that hit because I can actually do that. I gotta change weapons here. What the hell's murdering? When did I get that? Oh, murderang. It's like a fucking boomerang. Wait, what's going on here? Ah, this is difficult, to be honest. Oh, Jesus! I lost my fucking track. Keep shooting this murderang. Oh, jeez. So yeah, there's kind of a lot to keep track of at all times. Like, I'm trying to shoot here, I'm trying to also watch for mines, I'm trying to watch the track doesn't lose the track, and I'm trying to explode this thing while I'm... Yeah, it's a lot to keep track of. And I guess that's kind of the... Oh, jeez, that's gonna be bad. See, that's... I gotta do this here, and boost through this, and, like, not lose this train, because that would be fucking bad. Let's change guns again. Did I get an achievement? What happened there? Oh, game clip recorded. Like, what was... Fuck, man. So you gotta keep hitting X every time that you, need to grind some more. And if you forget to hit it, it's not gonna automatically do it for you. And of course, she's a badass, so that's, you know... That's par for the course in video games. So, yeah, that's kind of going to do it for me here at Attack Slug for rental reasons. This has been Sunset Overdrive, which is exclusive on the Xbox One from Insomniac Games. I think it makes a pretty good rental. I've heard it's about 8 or 10 hours long, and it's got some multiplayer stuff in here that I really don't care about. Some of the side stuff, not the best. But the main stuff seems okay, and importantly, the humor. I thought, if you are really into the internet, the humor certainly hits more than it misses for me. But that's just kind of where I am at my life at this point. So, we have done another mission here, we have succeeded, and that's going to be the end of this episode of Rental Reasons. So, until next time, I am Attack Slug, and I will see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out!